It's a pleasure to be here speaking with you, especially because we are speaking about how design can be a tool to create a better future. I'm Carlos, I'm an entrepreneur, I have a startup in Valencia, and I met WDO and Branson, Andrea, and Bertrand team, speaking about the possibilities to become Valencia, the capital, the world design capital, what was a dream, and now it's a reality. So thank you. During the next 20 minutes, I will explain what we are doing at Closca, my values, my experience, and some secrets that I want to share with you, okay? We are talking about humanism design, so we should speak about human, no? And how the evolution from Australopithecus to what we are today, it's a miracle. It's a miracle what we can do now with our mind, what we can do now with beauty, with technology, but also this picture is a reality. We can say that probably we are failing. We are failing as a global community. The humans are the first animal in the history that changed the Earth's climate. This is the reality and also our responsibility. Look, this beautiful graphic shows we have 100 vertical lines in color. Each color represents the difference of temperature in the planet with the previous year. Blue is colder, and yes, red is hotter. So if you have a look at the end of the graphic during the last 25, 20 years, what is happening with the planet is something that it's very dangerous and it should be our responsibility. In fact, scientists and experts in UN told in one of the last reports that this planet could be uninhabitable for the human race in 2015. It means in just 30 years. So let's talk about me. I'm now 42 years old, and it's almost the half of the graph now when I start the red coming. And let's say that with 22 years old, it's the age on where you can add value to the rest, no? Where you can start to work and make some things. So now, with 42 years old, I start to feel ashamed about this situation, and I had a big feeling of guilt inside me, and I start to change my habits. 10 years ago, I start to recycle my food and my garbage, to leave the car and take the bike. But honestly, this feeling of guilt continues on me. So I start to think, what can I do, not only from my own point of view, also for the rest? How can I create impact in the rest? So then I read this beautiful word, consciousness. Look, I'm an industrial engineer. I told in the presentation with WDO that I'm not a designer. No, maybe I changed my mind speaking with Bertrand. But this beautiful word became very special for me. Look, consciousness, the etymology means con, which is together, sayot, which is the knowledge, and then nis is the action. So let's say that I want to create a brand focused on consciousness with this root, and especially on the last word, on the nis, on the action. How can a brand could be a link to unite people and brands to feel co-responsible like me? I don't want to feel guilty. I want to feel co-responsible and start to change my attitudes and make something for the rest of the people. So this is the idea of the brand. Segment the brand in this word, in this beautiful word. And why this word match with the SDGs from the UN? They segmented the goals, as you all said before, in 17 big goals. But from my point of view, it's especially the behavior of the people. if we can change the behavior of the society, if we work together as a community, maybe we don't need to think in the rest of the goals. But if we don't change our behavior, maybe water, air, food will be luxury and maybe for some few. So this is the huge challenge that we have today, and also the superpowers that we have to change that. My superpowers are design, are technology, and my super passion is the human race and how we and the relationship between us. So I think the challenge that we have at the end is it's about relationship, it's about action, and this is what I want to make in my life. Look, for my brand, we are not segmented by products or by services. We are segmented by social challenges. We want to create movements. If you go inside into this world, a movement needs icons, symbols, something that you can express in 1 second to the others, but also big communities. So this is the key: how to mix the symbols, something that can reach your heart, which normally is a product design, and the community, which is the digital world. So this is what I'm doing, okay? The first challenge, it was urban mobility. Here in India, in this beautiful country, is also one of the countries with this huge challenge, how to change the mobility in cities, how to make more people-friendly cities. We call it cities with soul. So we wanted to make an icon of mobility, you know? These two numbers, 91% and 4.2 million, it's 91% of the human race is living today over the health limits of CO2. 91% of the population. In fact, today, 4.2 million of people die because of these problems. So we create an icon of mobility. We create a helmet that is connected with the sharing electric mobility or not electric mobility in the world. We create a helmet that is a reflection, a way to express a different way to move around the cities, a way to move around the cities without smoke and without noise. Today, we are super happy because, for example, the electric scooter is becoming the fastest adoption of mobility in the history of the world. So we create a helmet that also you can collapse and you can put in your bag. We got the Red Dot Design Award, we got the Golden Delta, but why? Because it's a product that is changing the behavior and the attitude of the people. In fact, 56% of our customers never bought a helmet before this product. And what is wonderful is 9% of them told us that today they are preferring to move with bike or with electric scooter. So we are promoting with a helmet a different kind of mobility. Then we went to the mainstream option. Now we are delivering a lot of these helmets, which is not as iconic, but it's more cheaper and more mainstream. It's more casual. So this product is today connected with electric scooter, and then it's a way also to get data. In the future, this helmet will get the data of the pollution of the cities and will offer to the final user and to the people who is building the cities information about how people is moving around. It was the first challenge. Now the second challenge is totally different. We grow, creating a new one. What can we do with the plastic pollution, especially with the water? I told you before, we can go to Mars, but we don't know how to solve why people prefer to drink with plastic waste. A gulp of water costs to the planet, in 91% of possibilities, a bottle that we don't know how to recycle. People don't know, no? So we need to explain to people what is happening. In fact, we are producing 1 million bottles every minute. So imagine how huge is the problem that we are generating. In the future, probably we will have problem with the microplastic and potentially a very big health alarm because we are starting to drink the plastic that we don't know how to recycle. So this is coming a challenge for creators and for designers. How can we change that? What we did here is to digitalize the service of find and drink water. Again, we mix technology and the digital world with a product design. Why? Because we need to start a digital conversation with the product, with the people, and with the fact of drink without plastic waste. What we did is, first of all, we create the community. And this is super powerful. We create an app that is offering free water all over the world. We started with 250,000 places in the world where you can find water. We give digital money for the people who drink water without plastic waste. And this digital money belongs to a gamification, and you can exchange inside our app for rewards in your new phone, or why not make a donation for a non-profit company who is helping the planet. This is what we are doing now. And for the product, we wanted to transform a water bottle into a fashion accessory, into something that you can use, you can wear to express that you are part of this community. How? We patent a bottle that you can embrace to your backpack, to your purse, to your bike, to your stroller. So now the bottle, which is free hands, you can show to the rest, and it's becoming a symbol for the people who prefer to drink without plastic waste. Now, because we don't want to speak about our products, we want to speak about consciousness, no? About the knowledge. What we are doing, we generate this collection, and where we speak about how can we say goodbye to the icons of nature that we are losing. We are not speaking about bottles. We are speaking about glaciers, about the coral reef, about the savanna, or about the beach. So we create this for special color, on where we are also giving 10% of the revenue for non-profit companies who are our heroes that are helping to fight for these problems. So at the end, what we are doing is this link to unite people. I believe that it's better to make few changes in millions of people than make huge change in few people. We can change altogether our habits. We can become more consciousness. But if we are not able to inspire the others, this is not going to work. So this is what we are doing, to invite people and brands to belong to our movement. In fact, we have customers like Google, for example, like Lime, like Audi this week. We are selling our products in MoMA, in Pompidou, in Victoria and Albert. These brands and these places are where people want to get inspired and also want to inspire the others. And regarding inspiration, when I was speaking in your presentation, I told you that I'm not a designer because I don't know how to draw. So I have to find inspiration in our customers and in the people who are doing the world a better place to live. Our helmet gets the inspiration in the Guggenheim Museum of New York. Is the opposite. And the bottle, our inspiration are the women that today are leading the changes in the world. I believe that words like sensibility, sophistication, and change belongs more to a feminine world than masculine. So that's why my brand and my product has this part of a feminine area. So let's talk about design and what I learned with Bertrand. Bertrand was not agree with me when I saw that I'm not a designer. And we were talking about the meaning of design. And I love the meaning of design. Design, for many people, came from design, from a Latin word which means draw. But before that, I learned that design came from design, which means intent, create an intention, how to inspire and how to change the attitudes of the rest. So from my point of view, this is what creators should be doing. Not create for ourselves, not create for make business, try to create attitudes for the others. And this is especially what I was doing and I didn't know. So thank you, Bertrand, for this discussion with you. So let's finish with the NIS. If you saw, I put in the presentation 2 numbers. I don't know why. There you have 18.2 million of bottles. I told you 1 million bottles per minute. We only know how to recycle 9%. During my presentation, 18.2 million of plastic water bottles won't be recycled anymore. This is the reality. During my presentation, 399 kilotons of CO2 have been generated to the atmosphere. And this is what is happening. So now it's our choice to feel guilt or to feel co-responsible, to unite people and take the action. So from my point of view, this is my suggestion. This is what I am asking to you. Let's take action. Let's be creators, not only for ourselves, for everyone. Thank you very much.